Hey, what's up guys, it's Kieran, welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday the 30th of September and I've got a pretty free day today. Like, the only thing on my timetable is bedside teaching at 3 p.m. So I figured instead of wasting time I would be productive and get a ton of stuff done today. So right now it is 7:40 and I kind of took my morning a little bit slower. So instead of booking the gym for 7 a.m. like I usually would, I booked it for 8 so that I could kind of wake up slowly. It's not like I'm having a huge lie-in or anything, but I get to kind of wake up slowly and enjoy my morning before I work out. So I read my book for a little bit after waking up. I think I woke up at about 7:15, 7:20ish. And I've just been reading for like 10-15 minutes and now I'm ready to go to the gym. I try to kind of organise my time so that like while I'm on hospital grounds I get all of that kind of stuff done that I need to get done at the hospital, if that makes sense. So after the gym I've booked myself into the SDL, which is the self-directed learning area. I've explained this before, but it's basically a room with like mannequins and all of the equipment you need to practice your clinical skills. So I've been trying to book myself in once a week just to keep on top of my skills. So I booked that in from 9 till 10 and then I have a meeting with my educational supervisor at 11 and I think that's just to kind of go over placement and stuff. But yeah, so that's all going to be at the hospital and then after that I'm going to be a little bit productive, get some work done before my session this afternoon. So yeah, I'm very excited to get some stuff done because yesterday I didn't really get anything done. So I hope you enjoyed this video and let's go to the gym before I'm late. Oh my god, I'm literally the only one here. Right now and I actually have a meeting with my educational supervisor just to kind of go over how I'm finding placement so far and kind of setting some goals for the next couple of weeks, that sort of thing. It's more like a check-in, but that isn't until 11. So instead of driving all the way home and then coming back for 11, I think I'm just gonna go to the cafe, keep my mask on obviously, and do some work because I did bring my laptop just in case this happened. So yeah, I might get a coffee or something because I'm really hungry and obviously I just worked out, so I should probably eat something. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I just did my clinical skills and it was so good. I practiced catheters, cannulas, eye examination because they've got a little fake head in there, so I just did like a little bit of endoscopy. But yeah, it's really helpful. I'm really enjoying like making myself go to the SDL at least once a week just to keep up with my skills because obviously I've got ISCIs this year and I'm going to have to do all of my clinical skills perfectly. So if I start practicing now, then at least I will feel organised and a lot more prepared for the exam. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to go to the cafe now and see if I can find some food because I've actually just realised how hungry I am. I got back from the hospital like 40 minutes ago and it's pouring down with rain outside, so I got home completely freezing. So I had a nice hot shower, washed my hair, and now I've just made myself lunch. It's a bit of a weird one, but I've got a bagel with salad and sausage in there. Kind of wanted a burger, but I only had bagels and I only had sausages, so I went with that. It kind of smells really nice though, so I'm not really mad about it. And then I made some hash browns because I'm so hungry. This is my first meal today, so I figured I would bulk it up a little bit. I don't really mind that. So I'm just gonna kind of chill out for like half an hour because I've had such a busy morning and I'm getting a little bit tired, so that is my plan. So I just had my lunch and then carried on with the flashcards that I've been doing earlier on in the day, and now it's like 2:30. I've actually got a bedside teaching in my timetable for 3 p.m. I'm excited because I get to wear my scrubs for the first time. Because of everything going on with COVID, the medical school have said that we had to get scrubs so that obviously we can change out of them and wash them every single day. They're like clinically appropriate, so they're just this grey with the Cardiff logo, and yeah, they're like pajamas. They're literally so comfy. The only thing is I ordered a small and everybody in my year has been struggling with this in terms of sizes, because usually I would get a small, but they're so big. Like, I've tucked this top in, but if I take it out it looks absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's basically the length of a dress on me. Like, literally, look at that. I look ridiculous. I look like an actual rectangle, and I just can't decide whether I should return these and get an extra small, but the trousers fit really nicely, and I don't know whether an extra small would like be shorter or if it would just be like thinner, because I like the bagginess of this. Like, it's comfortable. I don't want to be uncomfortable on a daily basis, but this is just ridiculous. Like, I look so bad. But for today I'm just going to tuck it in like I did earlier, but I spoke to my mum about it and she said that she would just hem it for me and move the pockets up so it doesn't look so ridiculous. So at least next time I go home my mum will sort that out. But oh my god, this is just not a look. But anyway, yeah, so I'm probably going to drive to my bedside teaching. I think it should only be an hour's session, so then I'll come back and I'll have plenty of time to get on with some more work, because yesterday I literally had non-stop tutorials and lectures from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. with only like a break for lunch and a break for dinner, and I literally only had enough time to eat, and then I had to continue with doing like lectures and courses and stuff. So I didn't get any time to do any extra work or really do anything. I was exhausted by the end of the day and I went to sleep by like 10-ish. So yeah, I really want to be a lot more productive today and just get a little bit of extra revision done, and I started that earlier when I was in the cafe. I just did some flashcards on neurology, which I feel like if you've watched a lot of my vlogs it might seem like I've been doing these neurology flashcards for like weeks, but I took a break from them while I was doing ophthalmology so that I could write those notes. So now that I'm back on my neurology rotation, I am finishing off my flashcards, which I'm hoping to finish today because I've only got a couple more like diseases and pathologies to write about, and then I might try and actually properly learn them instead of just writing out my flashcards. I think it might be time to start testing myself on these things because neurology is so difficult to understand. I'm not sure if other people will agree with me. I find it really difficult to understand the link between things, like how you can have one disease and have upper motor neuron signs, and like, it's a lot to get your head around basically. In my meeting today with my educational supervisor, he actually explained it to me and it was so helpful. So I feel like I'm really motivated to just carry on learning and get my head around it a bit more. So I think that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. But yeah, I probably should actually head off now and do my bedside teaching. Okay, so I got back from teaching just about an hour ago, I think, and I've just kind of been relaxing, tidying up a little bit, and I just made myself a mango smoothie. Anyway, the bedside teaching was so good. It was supposed to be me and one other student, but he just didn't turn up. So it was just me with the clinical fellow, and he was so nice. he went through subarachnoid hemorrhages with me, and then he let me practice a lower limb neuro exam on a patient, and he signed me off for both of those things, which I never actually mentioned this in my vlogs, but for each placement block you have to get a certain number of things signed off and perform a certain number of examinations and take a certain number of histories. So it was really nice of him to sign 2 things off for me, because at the moment, with everything going on and the fact that I personally am not getting that much clinical exposure yet, it's really hard to get this stuff signed off when you don't see any patients. So the fact that I got 2 signed off in 1 hour is something I feel pretty good about, if I do say so myself. And at the moment I am on track with everything I need to get signed off, so I think I need to get 3 more things signed off in the next 5 weeks, so I'm doing well. Yeah, it was actually a really good learning experience, and the patient that I examined was really funny. It's also really nice when you have a patient that is lovely to talk to and understands that you just need to practice, and yeah, he was great. So now that it's like 5:30, I think I'm gonna finish my flashcards, as I was talking about earlier. I've done really well on my to-do list. Today I just needed to email in a couple of things like to get signed off, which I was just talking about, and then I wanted to film today, which I'm doing. I've done my practice questions for the day, and now I'm gonna finish off my neurology flashcards, and then that'll be everything ticked off my to-do list, which is amazing. And I also worked out practice skills in the SDL. I'm feeling really good. Today was actually so good, and I think it's really important to acknowledge when you're having a good day. My last video was about how to get out of a rut and how horrible it feels basically when you're having a bad day and a bad day turns into a bad week. But now that I've gotten myself out of that negative headspace and I'm feeling a lot more positive, I'm really acknowledging the fact that I'm feeling more positive, and I'm letting myself feel proud for that. And I don't know, I'm just really reveling in the feeling, I guess. It's always really easy to be hard on yourself, especially when you're feeling down, but then when you're happy, it's like nobody commends you for being happy. You have to do it yourself, and that might sound very obvious, but that's something I'm learning. Sometimes it's very hard to accept that you deserve to be happy. And I don't know if that's a depressing thing to think, or if a lot of people feel that way, but it's something that I've dealt with for a few years now. And yeah, that was a massive rant about how I'm feeling happy and positive. But I'm gonna get into my flashcards before I continue to rant about random stuff. I'm gonna whack on some really good music and just enjoy it. Okay, so I've been working for a couple of hours now. I finished all of my neurology flashcards, which feels so good, but I think I'm going to end off this video here, because all I'm going to do now is eat my dinner and then probably just chill for the rest of the evening. I've gotten so much done today and I feel really proud of myself, but now I just need a break and to chill out and watch some Netflix. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!